รุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทรายุทธยามหาดิลกภพนกรัตนราชธานีบุรีรมย์ Imagine living in a place for most of your life, but still not being able to pronounce even the name of the city that you live in. This is a reality for many foreigners living in Thailand. But heck, it's not just foreigners, tourists. There are so many place names in Thailand that are just totally mangled by non-Thais. So in this clip, I'm going to present to you the top 7 places that non-Thais mangle when they're trying to say their names, and you'll get a bonus because I'm going to teach you how to say the real name of Bangkok at the end. So place number 1, this is where it all starts. Many people come in and they're thrown by the spelling of Thailand's main international airport. In Thai, it's pronounced Suvarnabhumi. Suvarnabhumi. Now, that spelling may throw you. That's because this place name, as most place names in Thailand, come from the Sanskrit. So let's break it down. Su, meaning good. Varna, from the word varna. Suvarna, the good color, or gold. Gold is the color, it's the best color. And then Phum, from the word bhumi. And it means earth or land. So Suvarnabhumi means the land of gold. Now, the next place is the other airport that we have in Bangkok here that everyone goes to. Normally, it's used for domestic flights, but you also have some low-cost international flights, and that is from DอนMueang. Say it with me. DอนMueang. You'll see the spelling there. People spell it with a U, and so many people will call it Don Mueang or Don Mueang or something like this. When you're flying into this airport and you hear the captain or the flight attendant saying the name Don Mueang, and it's just like, ugh. Could you imagine if you had a friend and they were learning English and every time they wanted to say the word like, they said lick. Do you lick it? Well, I don't know if you want to, but you would eventually want to correct them, and that's what it feels like when people are saying Don Mueang instead of Don Mueang. The meaning is just going to be totally different. Don actually means the highlands, so that's the areas that aren't going to get flooded. So Don Mueang. Mueang means city or town, so Don Mueang means the main part of town that isn't going to get flooded. So that was the airport there, Don Mueang. Note that this vowel here, you got to smile and the tongue's up. Don Mueang, not Don Mueang. Now, number 3, people often get off the plane, they get into a taxi and they say, take me to Pattaya or take me to Pattaya. I hope that this clip is going to be the definitive clip in how to pronounce Pattaya correctly. Say it with me. Pattaya. It's not Pattaya, it's not Pattaya, it's Pattaya. And then we move on to number 4. So you're in Pattaya and you're thinking, this really isn't for me. I need somewhere quiet. So I'm gonna go to Koh Samui. It's not Koh Samui. Say it with me. Koh Samui. Koh literally means island. Koh. Now you've got to have this glottal stop in the throat. Koh. What you think you want. Koh. And it's low. Koh. Now this isn't a K either. It's not Koh. It's the same that you get in Sky. We call this an unaspirated K. So it's not a G. It's a K but unaspirated. Koh. And then Samui. It's not Samui. It's Samui. Ui. And notice that rising tone there. Samui. So to say it properly, Koh Samui. Number 5. When you're in Koh Samui, you might be thinking, I want to go to somewhere even more beautiful than this. And there is an island that is very close by. That is Koh Tao. Say it with me. Tao. Tao literally means turtle. So Koh Tao, the island of turtles. Now you have to be really careful with this word Tao, because if you say it the wrong way, it can mean a ton of different things. The first thing is to get the T part of it right. It's an unaspirated T. So just like we had the unaspirated K in Koh, we have an unaspirated T from the teeth in Koh Tao. And you can hear it. It's short, it's low. If you say it with a different tone, it can totally change the meaning. So for example, if I say Tao, Tao, Tao with this common tone, it means oven. If I say Tao with a rising tone, it actually means dice. You can tell that this is not a Thai word because it's coming from Chinese. It has this Mai Chatawa. This is the Chatawa tone marker or number 4 tone marker that is only basically used for loan words and usually from Chinese. The fact that this is Tao with a rising tone leads me to believe that it's probably come from Xiamen in Fujian province because the Hokkien word for dice, Tao, is Tao, whereas in Teochew it's actually Tao. Now, place number 6. Many people, they're down south. I think, where am I going to go next? Let's go to Phuket. Say it with me. Phuket. Phuket. Phu means mountain, so get mountain. Phuket. Why does it have this H in there? Some people will pronounce it Phuket or even but no. Even though that might be what you do when you're down there, that's not how you pronounce it. It's Phuket. 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 Got Phuket. Phuket Island. Now, number 7. Kanchanaburi. I'm just saying it off the bat there. The reason I've put this in because it's so popular with tourists. You have the Death Railway down there, and many people go down there. They might go down there for weekend bike rides, and they'll say, I'm going to Kanchanaburi. And it's not that at all. I know the K might throw you, but say it with me. Kan, it's a long R. Kanchana. Kanchana actually means gold. Buri. Kanchanaburi. Kanchanaburi. That means the town of gold. Kanchanaburi. So Kanchana is another word for Suvarna, Kanchanaburi, the town of gold. And finally, Bangkok. Now, I know the irony of me calling it Bangkok here is not lost given the nature of this clip. Well, why is it called Bangkok? You might be thinking, well, because that's what people do. But that's not. There's actually a deeper meaning. First of all, Thais do not call it Bangkok. Just even in spoken colloquial Thai, we call it Krung Thep. And so this is an abbreviation of the full name. Now, you may hear it as Krung Thep Mahanakhon. So again, Maha, large or very big, Nakhon from Nagara. Nagara meaning city. So Krung Thep Mahanakhon, the big city of the gods, which is Bangkok. However, there is a big, much longer name that I will say in just a moment. But why do we call it Bangkok? Well, there are two theories. Bang means town. And then it could have been Bangkok, which means island. So it's this island out there. But the more common theory is that it is Bangkok. Makok from Makok literally means olive. So Bangkok means the town of olives. And so Bangkok, people spelt it K-O-K, and then Westerners saw it and thought cock, Bangkok. Well, that's what we do there. We're going to call it Bangkok. But it's actually Bangkok. But no Thais in their everyday life call it Bangkok. They'll just call it Krung Thep. And when you spell it, you put this little thing at the end here to say there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes after it, but we're not going to write it in. So here's a challenge to you. Can you say the full name of Bangkok? Send me the clip and I'll put a clip together and we'll see how many people can actually say the entire name of Bangkok in all of its glory. And I'll put it out there and maybe even do an analysis on it. Now, for the full name of Bangkok, here it is. กรุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทรายุทธยามหาดิลกภพนพรัตนราชธานีบุรีรัมย์อุดมราชนิเวศมหาสถานอมรพิมานอวตารสถิตสกทัตยวิษณุกรรมประสิทธิ์ I'm Stuart Jay Raj. Don't forget to scan the QR code up top. Join the Discord discussion that we have there. It's amazing, and I'll see you on the other side.